Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining in this morning. Yes, definitely, this is the Kidzonia session with Valid Initiatives. For the Stoga session, we will be starting in a couple of minutes, just waiting for a few more to join in. Thank you. And yeah, um, hi, hello, and good morning to all those kids who just typed in and all the parents who have joined in as well. All right. So let's start the session in the next 10, 20 seconds. Um, I would love to introduce to you all, and I can see in the chat box a couple of you are new and starting their first session today. So let me introduce to you today's teacher and educator. Her name is Ashwini, and she is going to be with us to narrate the story. And yeah, let's have some fun in the next 30, 40 minutes. Over to you, Ashwini ma'am.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
joining us.
much. And a very, very good morning to all of you. It's so good to be back again with you all with yet another new story, a new way of doing yoga and listening to stories. Are you all ready? Yes? Okay. And I hope you are all wearing comfortable clothes. Hopefully, there is a mat and you have water at hand. Okay. If not, I'll give you some 10 seconds to feel comfortable and get started. Okay, let's do the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. So let's do the welcome song. Do you remember what welcome song we sing with me? Hello, children. Yeah, let's go. Hello, children. Hello, children. Hello, children. It's good to see you here. Hi, children, and hello to all the lovely parents who have joined in to support their children and participate along with them. So, do you remember what was the story or what is the yoga that we did in my last session? Ah, did I hear some of you telling it's alphabet yoga? And do you remember what all poses we did? Yeah. And we had also promised that after the session, you would go and make up your own list of alphabet yoga poses. I hope you did do them. And I'm also positive that you've been practicing the yoga poses that you are learning here. Isn't it fun? So now, are you all curious to know what is the story today and what are the new poses or what are the things that we will do today? Mm-hmm. You know, I use the word curious. Do you know what curious means and what curious is? Mm-hmm. Yeah, curious means you're eager to know something or you want to know about it, explore it. Why am I talking so much about curious? Because today's Stoga session is dedicated to all these things that we feel, that we experience. Those are our feelings and emotions. Big words, you say? I'll simplify it for you. Okay. So, can you name some of the feelings and emotions that you are aware of? Yeah. First one is happy, sad, angry. Then, what else? Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I've heard whatever you had to say to me. Fine. So, how are we going to do yoga for these emotions? That's what we'll find out. And that's how curious you have to stay. Ready? So before we start, let's do a little warm up. So wherever you are, just stand up. Okay. And then can you all look left, look right, then look up, look down. Let's try one more time. Left, right, up, and down. Okay. And then let's stretch our hands. Yeah, stretch them towards your sides. Now stretch them up. Yeah. Now I want you to stretch your legs. Right hand, kick your right leg. And now kick your left leg. Yeah. And now spot jog. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. And now breathe. Now I want you to jump 3 times. Only 3 times. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Stop. Now breathe again. Now I want you to bend down, bend forwards, up, bend down, up. Okay, fine. So now this was our a little warm up, and I want you all to sit down. Okay, ready? So since we're talking about emotions and feelings, I have you all heard the song called "If You're Happy and You Know It, Clap Your Hands." Let's all sing it along. Okay? 1, 2, 3. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, tap your feet, tap, tap. If you're happy and you know it, tap your feet, tap, tap. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, tap your feet. We will hear another version of the song later during the session. Okay, and now let's talk about being happy. When I am happy, I am very, very energetic and I have a smile on my face. Let's see all the smiling faces there. Yeah, and when you feel happy and you're smiling, then you feel something good about yourself. And when you're feeling very good about yourself, what do? You sing songs, you dance, you hop around. And that's what let's do now. Now stand up and let's do our happy poses. What do we do? You're active. So what you will do? You will hop. Yeah? Hop, hop. And follow my instructions. Hop to your right. Hop to your left. Hop in front, hop back, and hop, hop, hop in place. And since you're so happy and you're smiling, you start to dance. Okay, let's see what are your dance moves. How do you dance? Yeah? Okay, okay. Do your own steps. Okay? And now sit down on your knees like this. And then let's do our hokey pokey dance. Okay? So when I'm happy, I'm going all like this. And then let's go in circles. Yeah? Yeah. And you don't dance alone when you're happy. You also take hold of your parents' hand or your friend's hand, and then you start dancing around in a circle. So I want you to hold your parents' hand and then go around in circle, jumping. Mm-hmm. Are you all having fun? Great. Okay, now let's put a break onto the dance. And then when I'm happy, I also keep dreaming. So come back on your knees, close your eyes, and think of all your favorite things. Now slowly open your eyes and give a nice tight hug to your parents and a warm kiss to them. And the parents can do likewise to the children. Yeah? So being happy and being smiling does a lot of good to us. We can do a lot of work, isn't it? But sometimes when people are mean to me or mean to us, or if they say something rude, or if a friend has not come to the school that day or to play, then we start feeling sad. And when we are sad, we don't want to talk to others. We don't want to smile. And what do we do when we are sad? Hmm? We just sit and sulk. Yeah. So bring your feet like this, legs together, and then hold your arms around it and put your head down. And when you're sad, you don't feel good in your stomach. There's not much energy. You may even be feeling sad because you're supposed to do something and you are not able to do it. You wanted a toy and you didn't get it. And that makes us sad. And sometimes those little minds cannot understand what is happening. So we may start being cranky and we may have a long face. And then sometimes sadness may turn into anger. And when you're angry, what do? Stand up. And then you stomp your feet. So let's all keep stomping our feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah? And what else do we do? What else do we do? Yeah? We start to kick. We feel like we want to punch somebody. Yeah? So I want you to do the punches like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We want to punch like this also. And sometimes we kick the things that are around us. So 1 and 2, 3, 4. Okay, now follow the instructions. Kick your right leg in front like this. Now left leg. Now let's kick sideways. Kick and kick. So lift your legs as high up as possible. Yeah? And now we put lift them straight ahead. Kick. Kick. Yeah? Not only that, we are so angry that we start breathing very heavily. Can you all try breathing very fast. And what does that make you feel? Your heart rate goes up. You feel sweaty and you're not feeling very nice about it, isn't it? And then not just standing there. We may sometimes walk around stomping our feet. How do you walk around stomping your feet? Can you all try that? Walk around stomping your feet. Yeah. And being angry makes us lose our energy. The throat dries up. Yeah. And we don't feel very nice about it. But it's okay to be angry. But do you know what is not okay when you're angry? Hitting others or saying wrong things. That is not okay. But being angry is okay. You can be angry, but you have to think, why am I angry? What is it that is making me angry? And then if you sit down and think about anger, you will maybe understand why you're angry and what you do not want to do. And like we just experienced, when we are angry and we're stomping and our breathing goes fast, our heart starts to beat faster. So it may be causing some damage to our heart, no? To our brains, yes. To our body, yeah. And yours are little bodies and little brains. We don't want that to happen. So whenever I am angry, you know what I start to do? I start to look around. Can you all look around your rooms? And I try to see something that is beautiful, something that I love, and I keep looking at it. And slowly I try to breathe easy. Now, all of you, take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Let it out. Now, breathe in, breathe out. And slowly, when my anger comes down, I feel thankful. I am thankful for my parents because they are there to help me, to guide me. And when I'm thankful, what do? Now, please stand up. I say a big thank you. And how do we say thank you? Let's all hold our hands above our head and stand looking straight. And now stretch your hands a bit and bend down and say thank you. So as you're going down, say thank you. Thank you. Come up, breathe in and come up. Now let's do it again. Let's bend down and say thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Hands back to your sides. And we also bow and say thank you. Can you all do it again? Thank you. And when I am being thankful, again, I have a smile on my face. And I help my parents in return, isn't it? So there may be a lot of things lying around. So stretch your legs apart and let's start picking those things. Yeah. Now bend down on the opposite side. Pick a thing in its place. Let's do it on the other side. Pick it up in its place. Let's do again. So right hand should touch your left leg. Okay? Slowly up and slowly up. Okay? So this is how we feel when we are thankful. And after having done all these things, writing my homework, helping pick up my things, and trying harder to complete whatever was left, we feel tired. And when we are tired, and little people get tired too, it's very important to relax. And how do we relax? Sit down, stretch your legs ahead, and now put your hands behind you, throw your head a little back, and look up as if you are watching the stars. And breathe easy. Yeah? And not just this, you may sit like this. You may want to take a little nap, or you may want to have a nice cup of water. And if you're really, really tired, then it's very important to eat a nice meal. And how do you eat a nice meal? Sitting down, crossing your legs. Now, all of you sit straight, sit with your legs crossed. And imagine you have a nice plate of food in front of you. And say thanks for all the food and eat. Yeah. When we eat our food with a lot of love and thankfulness, then all that food gives us energy. Little kids and energy, that's all everyone is afraid of. Because who will and who can stop little children who are high on energy? And I don't even have to tell, what do you do when you're feeling a lot of energy? Yeah? When you're energetic, what do you start doing? Yes, you start running around the house. And let's do that. Let's run in circles. Yeah? Let's run, 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 run. Come back to your place. And then we start climbing things. We start climbing chairs, sofas, staircases, and windows, and gates, and compound walls, and whatnot. And how do we climb? Remember, we did this in the Three Little Piggies story. So you have to lift your left leg and stretch your right hand like this. Yeah? And this. So let's start climbing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We start running, we start climbing, and then we start looking everywhere and doing a lot of things. And we start jumping. Now, all of you, spot jump, 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 and jump, and stop. What else do we do? Yeah, you run, and then you do also act like you're going on bikes. Okay, now hold your hands like this, and I want you to go ziggity ziggity zag like this, as if you are on a motorbike. You are riding your bicycle. Let's go. Zoom. You can move around in your house. Yeah. And when we have energy and we're looking around, there is something else we feel. We feel curious. We want to know many things. We want to know Why is this happening? What does it do? What happens if I pour water on the floor? Or if I pour water on my head? That's all you little minds being curious. And let's do something funny. I want you to all sit down. And when you're curious, you also want to know if your tongue can touch your nose. Have you tried it? Let's try to do it. I have tried many times, but I really can't touch my nose with my tongue. Let's see if any of you can do that. Okay? Yeah, let's try. Try to touch our nose with our tip of the tongue. And how does that make us look? Try. Okay, now stop. So, and when we are trying to touch the tip of our nose with the tongue, how are we looking? We look so funny. And have you tried? Can you stretch your tongue out and see if you can see your tongue? Let's stretch our tongue out. Can you see your tongue? I can't see. Let's stretch it sideways and see. Ah, now I got a glimpse of my tongue. Let's try again to the other side. Oh, yeah. So were you able to look at the tongue? Yeah. So when we are curious, we try to do many such poses. And we start to wonder also. So now if you're sitting on your knees, I want you to lie down on your tummy. Yeah. And do the cobra pose. And then we go like this. Then we are thinking, what are the stars made of? Why does it rain? Why am I feeling cold? When is this corona going to go? Isn't it? This is what being curious feels like. And when we are curious, we look at things very differently. So let's all try to do our eye exercises. So when we're curious, we try to look right. So with your eyes, only eyes, don't turn your head. Look right. Left, up, down. Right, left, up, and down. Sometimes we look round and round. So I want you to roll your eyes from right, up, left, down. Right, up, left, down. Try again. Right, up, left, down. Right, up, left, down. Yeah. So the world seems very different, very nice, very much interesting when we are curious to know. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let us also know, what do you do when you are feeling curious? Okay. Now, not just this, there are many other emotions and feelings that we feel. Yeah. So we may feel scared. What do we do when we are scared? We try to go inside, we try to hide. Yeah. And we may also feel shy sometimes. We may feel irritated. And when we are irritated again, it may look like we are angry, isn't it? And what other emotions do you feel? Excited? Yeah. What else? You may feel brave. Yes. Then? Mm-hmm. Yes. So there are lots and lots of things we feel. And we do a lot of things to overcome these emotions or understand these emotions. Okay. One last pose I want you to do. So when you're sitting down, stretch both your legs. Now bring one of the legs, fold them back. Yeah. Stretch them. Now fold one leg and try to reach the toe. Try to hold your toe. Yeah. And now back. Release this leg. Now fold the other leg and bend forwards, up, and stretch. So, little people go through many emotions, and do you know something? There is no good or bad emotion. All these emotions come from us. All these feelings come out of us. So we have to say hello to all of our emotions and feelings and never think it is good or bad. But one secret is whenever you are not feeling good, when you're feeling sad or angry or irritated, we should make sure we don't hurt ourselves or we do not hurt other people and things. Okay, so let's say hello to all our emotions and sing a nice little song. For this, I want you to all stand up. This is the famous Hokey Pokey song. Yeah, are you ready? I hope you enjoyed all the yoga poses that we did and saw how we feel and what we do when we are feeling these emotions. Hmm? So now let's start. Repeat after me. You put your happy face in, and when you're happy, you're smiling. When you put your happy face in, take your happy face out. You put your happy face in, and you shake it all about. You shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey. I'm doing it sitting down because you can look at me properly, but I want all of you to be standing. Okay? Let's try the happy face again. Put your happy face in, take your happy face out. Put your happy face in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Let's see all of you turning around. Yeah? Now, sad face. You put your sad face in, you take your sad face out. You put your sad face in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Turn around, everybody. Yeah. And now you put your angry face in, you take your angry face out. You put your angry face in and you shake it all around. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Now turn yourself around, everybody. Yeah. Then what? You put your surprised face in. You put your surprised face in, you take your surprised face out. You put your surprised face in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Turn yourself around, everyone. Yeah. Now, you put your scared face in, take your scared face out. Put your scared face in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Turn yourself. And now I want all of you to make a silly face. Yeah? A funny face. You put your funny face in, you take your funny face out. You take your funny face in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Turn yourself, everyone. Yeah. Do one more time. Hokey pokey. Ha. Sit down. So, we did a few emotions and feelings today, but there are many things our little hearts and little brains feel. And you know what? Not even us can find out sometimes why we may be feeling sad or angry or restless or tired. And we sometimes act cranky, irritated. We may shout. We may say hurrah. We may jump around. So, whatever the emotion, if you feel things are going out of control, you're not able to name the emotion or you're not able to control, you know what you have to do? All of us, whether it is the small children or adults like us, we all have to sit down and hold your fingers like this and put them on your knees. Straight backs, and you have to follow my instructions. I want you all to close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, and when you breathe in, I want you to hold your breath for 2 counts. For example, breathe in, hold it. 1, 2. Now breathe out. Slowly breathe out. Let's try again. Breathe in, hold it. 1, 2. Slowly breathe out. Breathe in. 1, 2. Breathe out. Now keep your eyes closed. Now what I want you to do is, from your stomach, I want you to say sa. Open your mouth as wide as possible. Breathe in and breathe out while saying sa. Okay? Let's try. Breathe in and now say sa. And you have to keep saying the sa until your stomach feels tight and you're breathed out all the air. Let's try again. Breathe in and say sa. Let's try one more time. Breathe in. Sa. Now let's try pa. Okay, breathe in and say pa. Pa. Breathe in and breathe out saying pa. It's okay, however you are sounding, that does not matter. Now what we will do is, we'll breathe in, say sa first time, and then again breathe in and say pa. Breathe in, sa. Breathe in, pa. Breathe in, sa. Breathe in and pa. Pa. Now, slowly just concentrate on your breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly feel your toes and fingertips and rub the palms of your hands. Don't open your eyes yet. Now your palms are feeling warm. Put the warm palms on your face and eyes. Now slowly open your eyes. The beautiful smile on your face. Yeah? Was that relaxing? So, whenever we are feeling whatever emotions and very large quantity of this emotion, we are very tired and we don't know what to do, then all we have to do is sit down and breathe. When we are angry and we feel like we want to shout, maybe if it is at home, just go in a corner and shout. Don't shout at someone, okay? And then sit down and breathe. And maybe have a cup of water. That will help us deal with any of our emotions. Even when we are too happy, we may never know what we are saying. So even then, sit down, take a breath, take a sip of water, and you will be feeling better. Okay? Will you all try it? Don't ever say being sad or angry or irritated is bad. But what we do when we are angry, sad, irritated, or even happy or excited or full of energy should not hurt anyone or hurt us. Will you all remember this? Yeah? And simple trick that you learned when you are angry or happy, just do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. Sit down, breathe, have water. That's all I had from today's session. And after this, I want you to talk to your parents about what other emotions and feelings you feel or you experience and what you should do or how you can share how you're feeling with them. Okay? So, parents, please talk to your children about the various emotions and feelings we go through every day or occasionally and let them give them the words to express what they are thinking and feeling. Please write us and please leave the comments and tell us how you felt about this session and what will you go and do after this session. So wishing you all a very, very good day, a bright day, and I hope you will all have a healthy conversation on emotions and feelings. I do understand that all of the parents and the adults around, they do understand the importance of talking about what we feel, what we think, and what we are experiencing, especially in the current times. Thank you, Val-Ed team, for the wonderful opportunity. Thank you all for turning up and being a part of this session. And I'm sure you will continue practicing the poses and the things that we are learning in these sessions. Thank you. Good day. Over to Team Val-Ed.
Thank you so much, Ashwini, for that wonderful, wonderful session speaking about so many emotions and how we can express. And we do use our faces and body to express. I'll just wait for a couple of minutes for us to hear what parents have to say on the chat window. Um, and I would request Ashwini to stay back to just listen to them and possibly um, respond to a couple of them if needed. We have um, multiple people. We have multiple people writing to us about how awesome the
Parents,
session
please
was.
feel free to write to us to tell what you felt and how what was your experience from today's session.
Looks like most of them have found the session really, really awesome. Super awesome session, interesting session are what we can hear the most. Tanisha says it's the need of the hour, actually. My kid loves to hear from Ashwini ma'am. So good to hear things like that. It was a very interesting session. Thank you. Awesome session. Thank you. Interesting session. Madhumati also writes about, if possible, please speak in Hindi sometimes. Okay, we will try that. We just try to keep it in English just to make it common to everyone. Maybe parents along with the students can just help out the children a few times. Indu writes, my kid enjoyed a lot in this session. It's very impressed me as a parent. Amazing. Okay. Thank you so much, parents, for responding so well to this entire session. I hope you, as well as your kids, loved doing the poses as well as hearing a lot about emotions and how the kids also express them. So don't forget, they might be young, but they do undergo a lot of emotions. Their mind does think about a lot of things much beyond that we imagine or interpret. So don't forget to speak to them about these things. They will definitely find a language and a vocabulary to communicate to you about these things. Shweta writes, thank you so much for this valuable session. Gave good info to us to observe much closer on child's emotions. My child enjoyed yoga. Simple yet effective, Vani writes. Anger control not only for kids, but even useful for grown-ups. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm so glad to hear Satvik enjoyed the session. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, folks, for writing to us. Keep your inputs flowing in so that we can make these experiences much better for you in the coming uh, few days. The video will still be on even after we end this meeting. So feel free to go back if you have missed any part of the session, and you could share this with the fellow parents who might have missed the session so that they can also go back and watch it, and also maybe share with the school about your experiences. And also, if you have clicked any pictures of your children doing some of these poses, feel free to share them with the Kidzonia team so that we can also see how you you all enjoyed the session as well. With this, I would love to thank Kidzonia for allowing Valid initiatives to host the session for all of you. See you all in the next week with another new session, hopefully. Till then, stay safe and thank you so much. Keep observing your emotions and, yeah, embrace them all. Have a great day. Thank you and bye.